When managing a network, you need a reliable method for overseeing your devices. The Simple Network Management Protocol, SNMP, is a powerful tool that enables efficient device monitoring and management. There are 3 main versions of SNMP. The latest version, SNMP version 3, includes critical security features like authentication and encryption. This version is the best choice for networks where security is a priority. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll show you how to configure SNMP version 3 on a Catalyst 1200 or 1300 switch using the command line interface, CLI. Next. For this demonstration, I will be using a Catalyst 1200, running firmware 4.1.4.1. I am connected to the CLI of the switch using a console connection. The first step is to make sure the SNMP service is enabled on your switch. To do this, use the command SNMP-server server. This essentially tells the switch to start listening for SNMP requests. This has to be done now before any other configurations. It's like turning the engine on before you start driving. Once the service is enabled, set the system location and contact information. These are important for identifying your device, especially in the larger network. The commands I'll enter for this are SNMP-server location SBSC lab, then SNMP-server contact SBSC admin. You must have double quotes around the 2 values. These labels help to quickly identify where the device is physically located and who to contact for support. After that, you need to create an SNMP view. This view defines what parts of the device's management information base, or MIB, are accessible. For this, I'll enter SNMP-server view SBSC ISO included, SNMP-server view SBSC system.8 excluded, and SNMP-server view SBSC system.9 excluded. In this example, I'm including most of the MIB, but specifically excluding System Object Identifiers, OIDs, that end in .8 and .9. Customization like this helps control exactly what information is visible for SNMP queries, adding another layer of security. The next step is to define the SNMP engine ID as local, which is an important step for user authentication. The engine ID acts as a unique identifier for the SNMP entity, ensuring that authentication between the switch and your network management system is secure and reliable. The command for that is SNMP-server engine ID local default. With the groundwork laid, you can now create an SNMP version 3 group and user. For my group, I'll run the command SNMP-server group tac version 3 priv read SBSC write SBSC. This defines a group called TAC that uses SNMP version 3 with encryption and specifies the read and write views I just created. Next, I'll create a user with the commands SNMP-server user Cisco TAC version 3 auth SHA, SMB 2024 priv, and SM82 lowercase o 24 ! To break that down, the user is Cisco, associated with the TAC group. SHA will be used for authentication with a specific password. AES will be used for encryption with a separate, different password. It's recommended that you use a strong, unique password in your own setup. When your configuration is complete, save the changes to ensure they persist after a reboot. Great! Everything should be set. Before I test it, I'll quickly double-check the SNMP version 3 configuration. Start with command show run. Pipe include SNMP. This filters the running configuration to display only lines containing SNMP server, making it easy to review exactly what has been configured. Enter show SNMP for a summary of the SNMP parameters. You notice that sensitive information like authentication and encryption passwords are encrypted for security. Everything looks good. To test my setup, I'll use a third-party SNMP tool. I'll query the SNMP object called system and review the response. Yes, the OIDs are shown, but the ones ending in .8 and .9 are not displayed. This verifies that SNMP version 3 is set up correctly with my parameters, and that the security controls I implemented are functioning as they should. There you have it! With SNMP version 3 set up on your Catalyst 1200 or 1300 switch, network monitoring is now both secure and functional. If you are looking for other ways to monitor or even manage your Cisco Business Network devices, check out Cisco Business Dashboard, CBD, or its simplified version, the app, CBD Lite. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.